Hey guys, Dr. Sharnael Wolverton-Sehon here. Wanted just to remind you that in roughly 40 minutes, I will be interviewing Dr. Ariel, and her and I will be discussing remote scans and biofeedback specifically. I'm sorry, I am Dr. Sharnael Wolverton with Swiftfire. Forgot to say that. A little bit excited. Not sorry, I apologize. But I wanted to invite you, for anybody who wants to jump in and learn a little bit about remote technology, to find out about how these scans actually work. You guys may have seen me talking about the scans and the importance of them and how they can be beneficial for you. And there's so many questions that I've been getting in my inbox and multiple people asking and different phone calls. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do a free class on this, and I'll interview the lady who introduced me to it and who understands a lot more about the technology and how it works. And so this will be at 7 o'clock Central tonight. Everyone's invited. The link is here right now. All you got to do is register. If you cannot make it live, it will be recorded, so you can watch it at your leisure. At the same time, I want to let you know too, about just give you a heads up, this tomorrow night I will be doing a class on keto and just the basics of keto for anyone who's ever had any questions about keto lifestyle. I know many of us are at home feeling a little more sedentary, maybe eating a little bit more than we should, or different things, and maybe some of you have been a part of my keto in the past and maybe put it on the shelf during this time, like me, not saying any names. And so I am doing this more for me, but for any of you who wish to jump in and learn a little bit about the basics and the lifestyle of it, that class is tomorrow from 7 o'clock at 7 o'clock Central. The link is also there. I also want to give you a heads up. Next week, I'm interviewing a guy out in New York to talk about crystals, essential oils, frequency, energy. His name is Frank Lazaro. I will have that link for you guys, but it'll be next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And then next Thursday at 7 o'clock, I will have Dr. Richard Bartlett, who you are going to freak out over this guy. This guy has multiple medical degrees, and he's going to go into quantum physics and health and how to use that during this time that we're in right now, and kind of talk about some of the times that we're in and what to do in this situation, what's really happening. He's very much in the know of all of that, as well as just the health situation in general. And bonus, I'm interviewing Laura Eisenhower. We haven't set the dates yet, but Laura is a good friend and actually the granddaughter of the Eisenhower general and the president. And her and I have been friends for a few years, and we're going to talk about what's happening right now and some foundations of that, and what's really happening, what the truth is, what she knows as an insider, and some of those things. So be on the lookout. If you are not following me on this page, this is a good time to hit the follow button, because you will get notifications every time I'm launching the different links for these free classes. These are all free. The reason why I'm doing free classes right now is because everyone's sitting around, and this is a great time for you guys to invest in your education. I'm hoping that it'll bring some encouragement to you guys, and that it's my investment to you to get these people on and bring them to you guys, to bring you guys some more education and understanding, help you connect some of these dots, fill in some blanks. And for any of you who've watched the YouTube video, Out of the Shadows, you're really going to want to be on those classes with Dr. Bartlett and also Laura Eisenhower, because that's what we're going to be talking a lot about. So just stay tuned and follow those links if you're interested in finding out any of that. And I will have the future links for Dr. Bartlett and for Frank Lazaro for Tuesday, for Dr. Bartlett on Thursday, and I will be following up with a more concrete date with Laura Eisenhower. So I love all of you. Maybe I'll see you tonight or tomorrow or Tuesday. And be safe and be secure. Remember God and you. And I love you guys. Oh, you know what? I want to say this too. for those of you who are kind of like, well, this is kind of weird and I'm not sure, one of the things that Dr. Bartlett shared that I was just like I just thought was amazing, is he was talking about the difference between research and search. And you guys know that, I'm going to get emotional, but he was saying that he felt like a lot of people are doing research right now versus search or truth. And by definition, research means to search again. And he put it in the context of most people on the planet, if we're not awake, then we will spend a lot of time searching out for things that fit our boxes already and fit our belief systems. So you look for things to confirm what you've already felt comfortable in that box, if that makes sense. Versus searching for real truth means that you're kind of open to, maybe you didn't know anything about this, or maybe this has been a little bit outside of your box, or a little completely whole different box, or a bigger box. But being open to the expansion of learning new things, and being open to, you know what, maybe there's some other things on the planet that I should be aware of and be awake to. So I love truth. Some of you who've read my book or been to any of my meetings over the last couple decades, you know about my encounter with the two beings that came in my living room, and one of them was named True. And it rocked my world. I mean, when she told me towards the end of that encounter, you're not truly living unless you're living true. And that has been it changed me from the inside out. It was such a vibration throughout my entire body that literally shifted everything. I knew that this angel, whatever you want to call it, wasn't talking about like fibs or things having to do with like, hey, does my hair look okay, or do I look okay in these jeans? But it was more like everything, like how we're treating the planet, what job we're in, who we're hanging out with, who we're married to, who we're partnering with, who, you know, what we eat, what we drink, you know, everything. And so truth has been a major part of everything that I've been passionate about, of looking and finding and remembering full truth. Because there is one truth, and God is true. We have all these perspectives, and because of our belief systems, we tend to see through our heart, which is our belief system, or see through our head, and that comes out through our belief system, instead of seeing through our heart, which is where God is and where truth is. And you know, I'm just inviting you, if you're not familiar with any of these topics, to jump in and be open to truth, because we're going to be presenting some very solid truth, and at least truth where I am right now, and hopefully this can give you a little more insight and expand your box a little bit. And if you're more open to truth, these are some great classes for you to get in. So I'm going to give you a lowdown tonight. We're going to talk about biofeedback and scans. 7 o'clock. You can register right here. Tomorrow night we're going to go into keto and some physical things, what we can support ourselves in, ways that we can really help our body and support our system, because being on a high vibe diet and having good things in your body is a great way to tune into God and to get some clarity, and to give us a longer purpose, to be a longer physical presence to be here without dis-ease. So I'm not going to just look at the spirit, I'm looking at the physical things that we have choices to make on a regular. Next Tuesday, we're going to talk about crystals, essential oils, energy, and the supernatural. That'll be Tuesday night. And then Thursday night, Dr. Bartlett, we're going to go into quantum physics, quantum health, and some of the topics that are going on in the news right now. And then Laura, I haven't nailed that down yet. So Laura Eisenhower. So please tag your people. Please share. Let people know what's coming up. And if you're not following me, definitely hit that follow button so you're getting the notifications as I get more information, that you guys are getting some more information. But love you all very much. Have a great night. And some of you I will see tonight or tomorrow or Tuesday or somewhere around the corner. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.